Alrighty, well, it's that time of the week where we get a new weapon in the final weapon of the Primal set. And honestly, so far, I think this Primal set has been really amazing. The one downside throughout every single weapon is that it's just locked to nature, but they are working on that, and fingers crossed that they do change it. I know it's, being spoken of among the developers and, the creators of these weapons. So hopefully they do change. However, the Primal AR or Primal rifle is out, and honestly, kind of basically like every other Primal weapon. I really enjoyed it so far. I tested it out, different loadouts and whatnot. But so far, I think the best one, or best damage wise and best feel, is of course double crit damage, with damage to miss monsters and bosses. And then of course, I'm a sucker for the 6 perk. I love the 30% damage to targets above 85% health. Now, if you guys don't know, the other two perks are actually kind of bugged out. The 25% movement speed for your animal and yourself does work. However, the other two things don't work. So switching to your weapon, or switching your weapons to a melee from your AR or from whatever you're using, actually doesn't work, and you don't even get the increased frenzy, I guess that's what you would call it. So kind of a little sad, but this perk is honestly the best in my opinion. So I would just keep this perk, to be honest. This 6 perk is really good. Otherwise, once again, it's locked in nature, but hopefully that changes in the future. Fingers crossed. Like I said, they're talking about that, so I don't know. Otherwise, yeah, the way to get the Primal Rifle is actually in the store. If you go under the event items, scroll down, you can grab a epic copy of it, and then you can upgrade it with a legendary flux, which you can actually grab some in the shop right now. You get 50 per week, which it take 2 weeks to upgrade one weapon. However, it's definitely worth it with the Primal weapons. I personally believe the AR, the pistol, and SMG are really good. I'm not a big fan of the shotgun, but it does kind of do its job. So really depending on how you play. Otherwise, yeah, Sledgehammer is actually also out. If you guys don't know, Sledgehammer increases your crit damage by 225% in lead. Kind of insane. You're basically doing more than double of the amount of damage that you could do while running in lead. Now you're asking probably asking me, why are you talking about him? Because that's actually who we're going to be running. So you can actually grab him in the event store right now. He'll be out for, I believe, until the end of the season. So make sure you grab him. He's a really great hero. And I've actually done a lot of videos with him, like my recent video that I just did with the triple crit damage Nocturno, which was super fun. Definitely recommend checking that out, because that's a really good video. I actually really enjoy. I'm a sucker for the Nocturno, one of my favorite weapons in Save the World. Otherwise, yeah, the loadout, like I said, we're running Tactical Assault Sledgehammer in lead. He's really good. Of course, we're going to be running Toward the Rockin' Out, which update news, massive W. This update Friday for the new season, we're actually going to be getting the fix for Totally Rockin' Out. Yeah, so it's going to be fixed, which I'm super excited for. It's crazy that it's been an entire season and like some change, like some few weeks that it's been bugged. So I'm just so happy that it's going to get fixed. And then of course we got Battle Beat and Sub Wafers. I'm a sucker for those Sub Wafers now. It's really good. You eat it and then you can pretty much just crit right off bat. And then we're going to be running Assault Damage, Locked and Reloaded, because we're going to be reloading. And then since we're going to be reloading a lot, we are actually going to be running First Assault, which those next 2 shots that you shoot after reloading, you have a 100% critical chance, which this one's not really necessary. I like having that initial shot off a full health enemy, since we're running that 6 perk, which we do more damage whenever they're full health, that 30% more damage. So having that crit right after reloading is actually kind of nice. You pretty much almost insta kill most of the enemies. Besides like smashers, you can like 2-shot that if you do double crit back to back. Otherwise, you could really fill in anything with this Chaos Agent, anything that does AR damage, or you can even put like what's his name? I mean, I don't know why you wanted to increase magazine size. You could do that, or anyone that really affects the loadout, to that sense. So yeah, otherwise, yeah, that's pretty basic. Otherwise, yeah, I used otherwise twice. The one mission that we're going to be running is actually 160 Deliver the Bomb. This is the only mission at the time that can give us a water storm. So fingers crossed, we're going to go test this weapon out. I'm going to show you what it can do, and hopefully it shows off. Otherwise, yeah, let's just jump right in the mission. Alrighty, we're in the mission. It's a Deliver the Bomb, of course. Like I said, the only mission that we can actually get water enemies, which hopefully we get some, because we have nature right now, which is not bad, because nature against nature is perfectly fine. However, it's not the best that we can do, and I really want waters. Now, I don't know what's going on with my frames. I don't know. Save the World's just having one of those issues. However, as you can see, the weapon's not that bad. I mean, like, one-shotting an enemy, even without Totally Rocking Out activated, well, actually, I guess it is activated. With it activated, it's actually not that bad. And I have a ton of wafers, so hopefully I get a smasher at the mission, or even have this mission water. That'd be kind of nice to have it water. However, let me go find some like smashers or like an encampment, because I know this mission's only 4 minutes, and if it's not watered, then it's not going to be as entertaining. So, and I can't really showcase the weapon that way. So let me go find some water enemies, and then we'll run it back. All right. So there's some water enemies right here. Easy peasy. Let me kill these little minions, and then let's see on this. Okay, so we ate the wafer. Dang, dude. I like the fact that it one-shots. I think that's really nice. Of course it's an AR, and of course running the double crit damage with sledge and lead, you're pretty much bound to one shot. That's kind of how it works. So it's nice to be able to one shot. Now against smashers, I have used it against a smasher, and I think I've two shot it, maybe a little extra, because the initial shot you're doing is really good. And then of course we're running that first shot Rio in support, so those two shots after reloading, you're guaranteed that crit chance, which is really good, because those first two shots on a smasher usually one shot as long as you crit, and since we're running first shot Rio on support, it kind of works out. Hopefully we get a water smasher or anything smasher wise, and then I can showcase the weapon that way. Otherwise, yeah, let's just jump right into the mission and hope for a water storm. All right, the mission has started, and I'm hoping for water enemies, unless if it's just physical. I'm fine with regular enemies, because that means that I'm not doing less damage, or like I'm not doing as great damage. But I mean, regular enemies are fine. Okay, there's an enemy right here. Let me just, yeah, there we go. That's what you love to see. Just look at it. Even on not the proper element, the weapon is still so amazing. And I think the AR so far, out of all of them, I think the AR is my favorite. I really do. Like, this is where it kind of sucks though, because if you don't crit off the bat, then you're not going to do a lot of damage, which kind of sucks. And then on top of that, this weapon doesn't really have a high fire rate on it. It kind of shoots slow. And then the spread, once again, if you guys haven't checked out the SMG Primal video, the spread on that is even worse. This one is pretty much the same thing, but as you can see, yeah, see, oh, am I lagging? Oh man, look at that lag. Yes, lag. I love to see it. 200. I mean, I still can kill a smasher while lagging, which is pretty cool. Oh, it's going up to 400. Uh-oh, go back down. Yeah, there we go. That's one thing about living in the middle of the mountains now. You don't really get good internet. However, you do get good damage. Look at that. Yeah, a few shots on it, it's not bad. I mean, like, compared to the pistol and compared to the shotgun, of course you're going to do a lot more damage. The AR is kind of intended, since it has 30 bullets, it's intended to basically, you have to shoot the enemy more. But honestly, I mean, shooting an enemy once, a 250 power level enemy, mind you, once, you pretty much, if you crit, you pretty much one shot it, which is kind of nice. And after reloading, like I said, first shot Rio on support, and then just one shotting, holy moly, that was insane. That crit is insane. As long as you crit, it's actually insane. The smasher, I think this is a smasher. Is that a smasher? Yeah, it's dead to traps. However, let's get over to, I want more enemies. I want more. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now I'm being told by Musician, and I guess Beast is testing it and whatnot, apparently that they're thinking that it's bugged out, where like this weapon's doing more damage than it's intended to. But I really don't think so, because running double crit damage with sledgehammer and lead, of course, you're increasing your damage by more than half. Yeah, 225%. So like, if you're doing 100,000 damage, that crit damage, you're going to be doing 220,000. I think that's math, something like that, which is insane. Editing Mattio here, and yeah, the weapon seems to be glitched out. As you can see in this screenshot right here, I'm doing 1.6 million damage, almost 1.7. We, the Save the World nerds, have been trying to figure out why or how it's doing this number, but we can't figure it out. So if you're down in the comments and you have some suggestions on how to figure out why it's doing this, let me know. Otherwise, it's most likely just glitched out. And I guess, I mean, go have fun with it until, if it is glitched out, have fun until it's fixed. Like, as you can see, like, you're shooting. They're saying that you're not supposed to hit for 1.7 million. It could be a glitch. I do have to say that it could be. I mean, like, I never know. You never know if, like, something's broken or not until they say it. Like, kind of how it works in Save the World. However, I think it is possible to hit for 1.7 million. I mean, like, as you can see, my rate is around 250,000. I don't know how one could hit for 1.7 million. I don't think that is possible. I mean, maybe with the locked and reloaded activated, and then totally rocking out activated too. Like, I think that was 1.1 million. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I mean, it's still, I think what to take from this is the AR is decently good. And if it's not locked in nature, it'll be even better, which is nice. I really do think that's, gosh, it really will be very fun and very interesting if they just take it off of nature and give us like a water, fire, and whatnot, because then I could run in regular 160s and have even more fun with it. But I'd recommend grabbing this weapon. This AR is really good. I'll probably be doing a lot more videos on the AR because there's so many combinations that you could do. You could do triple damage. You could do the regular build with crit damage, crit rating with a damage, or double damage to miss monsters and bosses. A bunch of different ones. So otherwise, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's my honest opinion on it. I definitely do think you should grab it. I mean, Primal weapons honestly have been massive W, and I really hope they bring out like more. Like I really hope they bring out that stink bow, because that'd be very interesting. Otherwise, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments or any suggestions on different loadouts throughout, you know, the season or next season, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, appreciate it. Remember, use code out in the item shop. Otherwise, you guys have a great night, evening, day, wherever you are, and I will see you guys